My name is Eric Bulson, and I am the author of Ulysses by Numbers. First published in 1922, James Joyce's Ulysses is about to turn 100 years old. And in that time, we have had countless interpretations of every word, every paragraph, every sentence, every page. There have been so many interpretations, in fact, that you would not be alone in wondering if there's really anything left to say about this novel. My book, Ulysses by Numbers, provides a resounding yes to that question. Yes, there is something new to say about Ulysses, but that something new is not going to be found in the words, or not the words alone. We need to go to the numbers. And here, I'm not just talking about the paragraphs or the sentences. I also have in mind the characters, the geographical locations of the first 1,000 subscribers, even the duration of the composition itself, as Joyce worked between 1914, as he claimed, and 1922. Ulysses is, and will no doubt remain, a novel that people love for its words. But if we have any genuine interest or desire in understanding where it came from and how it happened, if we're any genuine interest in understanding the most basic questions about its length, the sum total of its characters who appear in and across 18 episodes, or even the structure of the interior monologue, then we need to go back and we need to begin counting. Reading by numbers is an opportunity to get at the numerical unconscious of Ulysses. I'm not talking here about the numbers that Joyce intended to put there, the numbers that Joyce was in control of. Instead, I have in mind all of those numbers that Joyce had no idea existed, all of the numbers that were there that he was not even aware of. And instead of spending our time ferreting out another illusion or looking out and gleaning another nuance, it's an opportunity for us to step back and consider the structure and design and awful complexity of one of the 20th century's greatest novels. Yeah, Joyce was a genius, and he was somebody who was careful and he was intentional about most things. But numbers weren't always one of them. Reading by numbers reminds us that he was also an artist trying to figure things out along the way. He was someone who was discovering what worked, what didn't, and when enough seemed like enough. These limits of character, sentences, paragraphs, words, pages, that was all part of the experience that Joyce had as he was writing this novel. But if we have any genuine interest now in understanding what Ulysses is, we have to go to those numbers. It's precisely by going into those numbers, unpacking them, looking at them, interpreting them, and reading them together, that we then get to figure out how Ulysses happened.